Let's get started, shall we? How's it going, everybody? My name's Green Leader, and today we're continuing on with Dragon Age Origins. We're working on the game. We are getting pretty close to being done. We just got one more group to recruit before we go ahead and install Alistair as King of Ferelden. But before we do, we are going to go to Orzammar, confront my brother, recruit the dwarves, and see if we can't kill two birds with one stone. So that's the plan. That's what we'll be doing. That's the hope. We're gonna go ahead and do it. Let's just get straight into it. Don't really have a lot to say. Let's just get straight into the game. Besides, it's nice. You guys don't have to see my big ugly mug. We're good. I'm just gonna go hit resume. If I remember correctly, last night we were at the Circle Tower doing some side questing. She looked kind of bloody there. That was kind of weird. So here's what we are going to do. I don't know if I can I change my party here? I cannot. We shall go to the party camp. Oh no, Max. We shall go to the party camp so I can change out who I want with me. At this point, I'd really like to have Alistair with me, so we got two of the Grey Wardens. And then I'm going to take Max, and then I think I'm going to bring Wynn. You know, I might not. I might actually go Alistair, and then the two mages, Morgan and Wynn. Healing and damage. I think that'd be a nice combo. So we'll go Alistair, yes. Morgan,
Indeed.
Wynn.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, and then let's just head out into the world. Actually, let me quickly save. I hate having to go and redo things. So we're just going to save and then just get straight back to it. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting. From here, you have to actually do this and then that, and then now you can go ahead and leave. So we are here right now at the Circle Tower, Redcliffe Castle, Haven, Ruined Temple. I believe this is where I have to go. The Frostback Mountains. I believe. Believe being the keyword. And we're going to go here, and hopefully we can find our way to the dwarves. And if necessary, I will look it up. But I believe that this is it, and this is definitely a good sign right here. We've got some dwarven statue. So, certainly on the right path, if that is in fact the case. Hello, we got a... We got some group here. Who are these guys? In fact, I would say they almost look... Shit bags. I was about to say they almost look like Grey Wardens, but I was 100% wrong on that. Also, you know what? I'm going to turn down that volume just a little bit. Each time I think, it's time. Now's the time to turn up the volume. Although when I look at the levels, it looks fine. No, it does not look fine as I get hit with something. Let's open the volume mixer. Pull down just a smidge. And just sometimes the music in the game just gets way too intense. Here we go. We're gonna hit him with Warcry to start things off. And then with that guy, we're gonna go ahead and do Overpower. Man. Alistair, heal, you son of a bitch.
Hurry.
I'm gonna sing with you, Morgan. And you two as well win. Back to me. Kick this guy's ass, please. And then go and help. So we're gonna do that. That. I don't know what I'm doing right this second. Just stop being stunned. Okay, he's down. Go and help Alistair. Fuck. Crying out loud, Alistair's down. 2 mage bounty hunters, so we're gonna go win. If you and Morgan can focus him, I'll focus this jackass. Hey, could you stop? Please stop. Please. Okay, you need lyrium, like, right now. Right this damn second. Are you freaking kidding me? Man, this fucking game, dude. This game is just so ridiculous how it goes from 0. Oh yeah, you're just walking, then all of a sudden, bounty hunters. Boom. Everybody's dead. It's just absolutely nuts. Okay. Let's try this again. In fact, I might even pull a sneaky here and go explosive arrows, because I believe I grabbed some. There we go. We got some explosive bolts. Put them on you. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let's just start. Run away. Run away, you son of a bitch. Big boy's actually on me. Morgan's getting her ass handed to her. Please stop. Please stop getting destroyed. I'm also getting badly hurt. Morgan's down. And then everybody gets damaged. Big boy is down, and we're gonna run away. Yikes. Yikes is the only thing I can say with that. Take it back, try it again. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with being swapped. Make sure I've got the explosive bolts, and I'm just gonna start preemptively hitting them. Screw them. I know they're not gonna attack me, so we're just gonna fire first. We're gonna pull a Han Solo here, and just fire first, because fuck these guys, man. No. You're gonna. Fuck. It forces me to get in super close. Shitbags, man. Okay. Take it back. We're gonna swap out for you. And then here we go. They are going to surround us. I'm gonna say, fuck you, mage. because that seems to be the only thing that I think will actually help. Yes, you need to focus him. Get your ass together. Morgan? Let's say, come and freeze this bitch, please. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Now that the mage is actually out of the way, this will make things easier. Morgan? Where's Alistair? Alistair. Shit, Alistair. No. Alistair. Fuck. Crying out loud. Go help. You know, actually, screw it. Morgan's got it. Win? And Win's completely out of magic. Okay. Here we go. Fuck it, use the greater. You're gonna need it right this second. As for me, I'm okay. Just heal up. There we go. You can use the shield bash, even if he does resist it. Who else is still alive? There we go. Very nice. It's gotta hit the key enemy, right? Take out the mages first, because they do so much in terms of debuffing everybody. You have to focus them first, or else you're dead. As you saw me, twice in a row, getting completely destroyed, all because I wasn't having somebody go and focus the mage. So, some more firebolts, very nice. I'll give you one story if I could just have started firing on them, like, immediately. Because then I could have just pulled out the crossbow and just started just unloading on them, right? And I had explosive bolts, it's going to do a massive amount of damage. And yet... Is that really what this is? Just a... Oh, here, you can walk around this way. Going on the bridge. Is there a reason?
Traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the doors. There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
True. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, why would there be? Let me go ahead and save. Go. Don't have to deal with that fight again, because that was a dumbass fight. Let's talk to these surface dwarves. Hello.
How are we supposed to live like this? I have buyers waiting.
If there's civil war, what will happen to us?
I don't... There's civil war? Hello, battle. Leather reinforced helm. I don't really care about neither of them are wearing any of the leather stuff. They've got specific mage stuff.
How am I supposed to live with no crafts to sell? I'll be ruined.
I go where the work is, and it isn't here.
So then why are you here? I'm not going to talk to him in a second.
The Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now. Greetings, my lord.
Greetings indeed.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you. I have a note from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as
I knew he was going to say it.
Good day.
I knew he was going to say it, and it still got me. The moment he was such diction, and I'm like, oh no, he's gonna be happy he's getting fired. He's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna say it. I'm honored to be fired. What a jackass. Oh, man.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface.
I see.
To leave. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Maybe. How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Well, I should go. Thanks for talking.
Best of luck to you.
And you as well. These are just unnamed characters. Okay, let's go talk to the only named character that actually also, for whatever reason, shows it in yellow, which I think he's about like on par with us. Power-wise, I don't know. I don't really know because I've. It usually means either some sort of importance or like an actual like comparison in terms of difficulty in terms of fighting. So I don't know.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Previously owned, you say? Yes, it's there. Okay. Previously owned, you say?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for
Like new.
much less?
And where do you get this like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
If you say so, I'll take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember,
Who am I to
everything's
judge?
covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24-hour lifetime guarantee. That's nice. Now, they do have some cool stuff here. Dragonbone Dagger, which is very nice to have. A Dalish Longbow. That's cool. Got some explosive arrows, a magic staff, which looks like shit. Iron. Iron sucks. That's it. But, I mean, they have some good stuff here. Oh, they have a Kinari infantry helm. Chevalier's gloves. Chevalier's gloves, what? Massive gloves. It is clear that these were not designed for rank-and-file soldiers. Shit. Or anyone who might ever do work. When equipped in a set with the Chevalier's armor and boots, the character gains a bonus to willpower and constitution. Very nice. Scale boots. Lord's hunting jabbet. Throwback harness. Yeah, I mean, but I still actually have no idea what the crystals are for. Like, where did the crystals actually come in? It's got to be for somebody. Dwarven Smithy's belt. +1 armor. Does not have any of that stuff, but then again, it's lightly used armor. So why not? Ooh, but he's gotta... Yes, please. I'm wasting my gold on this shit, but I gotta have it. Now, soul trap lands, small grease trap, don't care about any of that. Doesn't even have any flasks, but he's got a... Okay. He's got remarkable topaz, portrait of a goose girl. What? Sounds like some anime weeb stuff. A painting in a golden frame showing a girl with windswept hair tending to a flock of geese. I misread that. Here, I was thinking it was like some anime furry goose girl, and I'm just like, that's just, no, that sounds horrible, but that makes a whole lot more sense now. Oh gosh. Oh man. And I haven't bought anything from him, so I can't sell anything to him. Okay, okay. Well, time to head in. Let's see what happens. This is the first time I've headed back to Orzammar since leaving. Let's see what happens.
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords,
King
or whatever
Loghain.
you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Settled. Is this about my father?
You're the exile. Aye. Despite your brother Balin's best efforts, sorrow finished what your kinslaying started. Your father is dead.
Kinslayer,
Well, fuck.
oh, you're not getting in.
How did Endrin die?
Losing 2 sons, one to murder and one to exile, who can blame him for seeking peace among the ancestors?
The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor.
Yep.
If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Well, let's see how this goes. Well, I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obligates Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Nice.
He's
Ah,
a traitor.
suck it,
And a
dude.
kinslayer. You said it yourself. In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you
Oh.
execute this
In the
stain on
name
the honor
of
of
King
Ferelden.
Loghain. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
Your bluster won't work on me. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Ooh, am I gonna fight him? Yes! Okay, here we go. Bodyguard, mage, Morgan, win. Please go and fight that guy. No, not that guy.
I shall do it.
That guy. There we go. Thank you. Win. I got that guy. Alistair, please take out that guy. And go. Oh, get knocked on your ass. Let's do Warcry. And then we'll do Overpower. Bash his little face in. Yes! And wins down. Shit.
What?
Alistair, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Shit, we lost our healer. Morgan, run away. Run away, please.
As you wish.
Here we go.
On it.
Now I'm gonna have to, because our healer's down, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more wary of what our health status is. I think we should be okay. I don't have any other moves to use, so... Oh shit, I'm stunned. Mage at the back is still alive, but he's hurt.
Hurry. Very well.
You know, just heal. Just everybody heal, please. I don't need anybody.
All right. And I'm on. Yes.
Could you... Let me heal.
Stop hitting me. And I'm on.
And here's what I am going to do. I'm going to turn off precision striking, and I'm going to put up shield wall. That'll give me some extra defense. But actually, which is better? Shield wall. Her shield becomes nearly a fortress, adding a significant bonus to armor and a great likelihood of triggering off missiles. Okay, or we do this one. Character drops into a defensive stance. It favors a shield, getting a bonus to defense and an increased chance to shrug off missiles, but okay. These are almost identical. That is very interesting. So essentially, I think shield wall is the upgrade of that one. So yeah, I've already got shield wall on. Oh, the combat in this damn game. She's completely out of magic.
As you wish. Run while you can.
Okay, and then freeze. I can get them both. He's down.
I shall do it.
Lightning on this jackass. Wait. Did he just heal? Oh, shit. There we go. That's better. Magic spell, disorient. Ow. Again, another lyrium potion for you. Not nearly as much as I would have liked. At least he's missing, so that's good. I should be able to freeze him. Not as effective as I would have liked. Please don't be tempted. Oh, man. Seriously? Please tell me there was an autosave. Oh, game, you hate me so much, don't you? The game... That's one thing I have certainly... What's the word? Taken for granted, if you will. The autosaves. The autosaves, I have certainly come to take for granted, considering that every other game does it so regularly, where it's like, you take 5 steps, here's an autosave. Oh, did you look in this direction? Here's another autosave. Whereas this game's like, nah, you don't need to worry about the autosave. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, is there a big fight? Nah, you're good. No autosave for you. You're fine.
Can I interest you?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just gotta remember to, like,
previously
properly save. It's caused problems for me in the past already. Well, previously owned.
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much less?
Like new. That's nice. Well, and where do you get this like new armor?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Well, let me take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered.
I know. And I don't think I actually bought anything for... Oh, no. There was one thing. One thing. And that was, this one. The Greater Lyrium Potion recipe. Kind of cool to have. Wait, what was that other one? There was another one.
You want to see some of the best previously owned equipment in Thedas, friend?
Right, let me take a look. I don't need you here. Here, explain it again to me.
Everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Thank you. Let's go back to here. Flesh rot recipe. Let me take a look at this. A recipe for a poisonous weapon coating. Requires expert in poison making. Ice salve, swift salve. That's the other interesting thing. So, how do the salves actually work? I keep forgetting about actually looking this. Nature salves increases the user's resistance to nature damage. That's right. Nature salve. Elixir of grounding. Warmth bomb. Lesser ice salve. I've never actually properly used it. I probably should. I always forget about it. Now I'm going to come and talk to this guy because there's a little bit of lore, and then there's the side quest down there.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
That's a good
The
point.
truth does not go away.
Oh, Morgan.
I'd say it was a good plan.
Morgan's so sassy, but she's 100% right, actually. Alistair, who is the bastard son of the king who died fighting with the Grey Wardens, and had King Loghain, who had not pulled out, he would have survived. He would have fought off the Blight, or at the very least escaped that initial fight, been able to recoup, get everybody involved, and then fight it again. Instead, Loghain betrayed us, so... yeah. Hence the reason I want to fight that other guy.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Aye, it is. Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone.
Interesting.
But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Maybe. How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough.
Of course.
It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Well, I should go.
Best of luck to you.
Okay, and then let's go talk to this guy. Again, his reaction
What
is
can I
just
do for you?
perfect. I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he.
There it is.
Good day.
Good day, you crazy bastard, you. Right, so we're gonna go up and talk to the guy at the door again, and just before I get there, I'm going to save. Right on the steps, preferably. Right there, save. Okay. There we go.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I'm still gonna do the same options as I did before, so. I was born in Orzammar. Let me pass.
Any dwarf who chooses to walk topside chooses to be excluded. Wait, look at me. You're the exile.
Indeed.
This begins with you. Sorrow finished what your kinslaying started. Your father is dead.
Kinslayer? Oh, you're not getting in.
How did Endrin die?
Losing 2 sons, one to murder and one to exile, who can blame him for seeking peace among the ancestors?
The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Well, I am a Grey Warden, and this treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
What? He's a traitor! And a kinslayer! You said it yourself. In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden!
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
Your bluster won't work on me. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will.
Here we go.
But take your
Here's the
side
fight
and
again.
fight off my doorstep.
Here's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Stop. 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 I'm gonna take him. Alistair, you take him.
An order.
Morgan, I need you moving away. Please move.
I see.
What the fuck are you doing? Alistair. Fine, do that. I would much rather have you done that, but whatever. If we can get rid of that jackass first, better. The mage, because the mage is always a pain in the ass. Okay, we're gonna use shield pommel on this guy quickly. And then we'll do... Oh shit, why am I stunned? Okay, we're gonna turn off again. Precision striking, turn that on. And then we're gonna go... War cry. There we go. Okay, Morgan, you focus him. Wynn, you focus him. Alistair, get your ass over there and help Heck no, you can go ahead and finish him. I want this guy. Shit. But I think we're good this time. I think we are good this time. Yes! There we go. That's how it's done. Much better. Oh, he has some gold and silver on him. So did he. But you. All of them had gold. Cool. I'm fine with that.
What?
And then person who we need to make sure is alright. Let me just make sure that Wynn doesn't have any injuries. Very nice. She does. Not very nice that she does, but very nice that we were able to catch it.
I am here.
Take a lesser injury kit, and now she's healed. Save, because that fight was stupid. Then let's go talk to the dwarf in charge and get inside. Also, I don't need that on.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Well, we'll find out. Now, I had a letter, right? I got a letter, actually, from my father. Let's see if it'll be under note. Letter from King Eldrin. Perhaps you will burn this letter unread for... Yep. In which he says, I should have never exiled you. If I had saved nothing from the sacrifice I sent my only child into an uncertain exile, know that whatever you do, you bear all the honor and praise. Yeah. Where was it? For only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I never believed in your guilt. I allowed you to be exiled because I feared an inquiry into Tyrion's murder would taint our house with scandal. Yep. So he knew. At least he never believed that I was the one who killed Tyrion. Tyrion, sorry.
Your arrival is a mixed blessing. Fair journeys, Warden.
Thank you.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Bronca, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
And these are all paragons, right? Paragons were people who are very important in the Dwarven culture and Dwarven history. Oh, I can't talk to him.
Your Highness, you live. We heard what happened. It was an injustice. My master is writing another book about the Idukans. He believes that Prince Balin set you up.
Hadouken. Right? Because he did set me up.
My master has not forgotten how you defended him from Brunton Volm.
I thought so.
May Orzammar be kinder to you than the last time you walked the roads.
Oh, and he just disappears. Very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky, but I appreciate it. Paragon, Garal. Paragon, whatever his name is, Bametz.
Show some pity for a poor old man. I haven't eaten in days. For the love of paragons.
I'm actually sad that I can't give him anything. Oh well.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Correct. That is right.
Bitch for an old man.
Aren't you kind of sad I can't go up there and look at all this stuff there? Yeah, there's something there, there's something there. Can I talk to you?
May
Nope.
the ancestors look kindly upon you. They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Your pitying tone is as unwelcome as it is unnecessary, old woman.
Morgan and Wynn
There's nothing
talking.
difficult about our lives in the slightest.
But surely you must have drawn notice from time to time. No matter how powerful you claim to be, you would not wish the full attention of the Chantry.
Hunters did come into the wilds from time to time. They did not leave.
And the interest of the Chantry was never aroused. I find that difficult to believe.
I imagine you find many things difficult to believe. Your own preference for the leash you wear, for instance.
There are good
Oh
reasons
man,
for
Morgan
the
and
world to
Wynn.
fear
It's an
mages,
interesting
even
combo.
despite our best intentions.
Your best intentions, perhaps. Their fear concerns me not at all.
Now the question is, are we going to be fighting right here? Because that would actually be kind of interesting.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
That guy looks kind of like
Whereas
me.
Now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup, who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Whoa! That was quite the scene. Holy crap.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders.
Diamond Quarter, right, proving ground straight ahead. Hello?
Exile, you were not to show your face here again. I have enough crime to deal with. I shouldn't have to dump you back in the deep roads.
I have a new house. The Grey Wardens.
That's right. You found pity topside. The Warden should have better sense when choosing allies. Surfacers and their cloud-addled heads. Fine, oh illustrious Grey Warden. What do you want?
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons.
Are you sure you're still a dwarf? Ancestors have patience. If Bronca could hear this, well, I wouldn't be standing in dried blood.
But...
If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
How can a city function like this?
Blame yourself for that. The deaths in your house brought us here. And still the tavern is open, and the market is busy. Orzammar has suffered worse. The ancestors will see us through.
I should get going?
Yes, you should.
I was not the one who killed my brother, you jackass. Okay, another named character. Hello.
You are... By the ancestors! You were exiled into the deep roads. How can you be standing here?
The Grey Wardens rescued and recruited me.
Then I hope your return is a good omen. Since your father died, many have begun to wonder if it was Balin's hand behind Trian's death, not yours. Even your father believed that. It's why he appointed Lord Harrowmont as his heir. But enough Deshers support Balin to keep the Assembly in a deadlock.
Yikes.
You can see how bad things have gotten.
Yep. How exactly did my father die?
In his sleep. Though many whisper those are only sweet words to hide the smell of poison. May the ancestors accept the king among their blessed
Sounds
number.
about right. How much support does Balin have?
Exactly half the Assembly. But as you know, that means his numbers are dropping.
Yep. Once the no, I'm not gonna go. Where is Balin now?
He still lives in the king's quarters, pretending your father never repudiated him. He seems to think if he's close to the throne long enough, we'll forget he has no right to claim it.
Does Haramont believe Balin killed my brother?
He wouldn't dare say so, but the common folk do. Not enough of them, I say. Exactly half the Assembly still supports Balin, and their loyalty runs deep.
Where is Haramont now?
He dares not leave his estate often. You've seen what sort of thugs support your brother.
Right. Who has the authority to defend against the Blight?
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. Who will lead the battle? How will we survive?
Hopefully not for long. Orzammar must settle its differences to defeat this threat.
Then may the ancestors guide your efforts. If you seek Lord Haramont's support, talk to Dulin Ferender. You'll find him in Haramont's estate. Tell him who you are, and I'm sure he can get you an audience. I should return home until the streets become safe again.
Right. The proving ground is up here. I could... You know what'd be interesting is if I end up having an actual battle in the proving ground with my brother. That would be kind of interesting.
This dispute over the throne is exciting, isn't it?
No, it's not.
By the ancestors, watch where you're treading. Oh, sorry.
I could never go to the surface. It must be so strange there.
It is. Nug Wrangler Boromore.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Hello? Are these things dangerous?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
There we go.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Well, good luck.
I can't see luck from where I am. One nug, that's all I need.
Well, that's what I'll be working on. I will find you one, sir. 1 second. Just curious to see what's back here. Pretty much nothing. I would bet that, like, there's a quest that pops me back here. Where does this go? Diamond Quarter. Yeah. Here's Garen.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's Luxury Goods Shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop, I hope.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium. Enhanced, of course.
Wow, Lyrium. That's interesting. Diamond Mall, that's kind of cool. What do I got right now? No, mine's better. Mine's better. Mine is better. Damn it. Whatever. Holy crap. That's actually... Wow. That's crazy. Don't care about the Lister injury kits. Don't care about the metal shards. Okay. Sorry, bud. Got nothing else to ask you. Let's talk to Dagna.
Oh, I actually was talking to your companions. Or are you from the surface too?
You could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
You mean the Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
You want to leave Orzammar?
I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I could bring the Circle your request.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Ferticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
Wow.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
That's bizarre. Okay. Hey, if she wants to go ahead and go to the Circle of Magi and become a surface dwarf, that... Oh, shit. That's on her, right? She's more than welcome to do that. Let's see if this is going to be a big-ass fight. Is that a nug? That's a nug right there. Yay, I've wrangled the nug into a box ready for delivery. So before we talk to that guy, I would like to go and deliver this nug. Talk to this guy, he's got his first nug.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game, got nothing to sell.
You sure? I got a nug for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is.
There we go.
I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Oh yeah. There's number one, and he gave me some 12 silver coins. I'll take it. Okay, now I'll save again, because again, I'd rather not get into a ridiculous fight and die.
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Yep, that sounds about right. They've made their move on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's
right.
What's happening.
Are Darkspawn the only danger in the tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
I don't know what the deep stalkers. What are the deep stalkers?
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
That's a bug. That's clearly a bug. Oh gosh. Well, I should go.
Alright, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
That is a bizarre bug. So it instead of playing the correct voice line, it went to the one that we just heard recently, or just before that, in which it said, yeah, Darkspawn on the surface, it's a blight, blah blah blah. Played that again instead of telling me about what the deep stalkers were. That's interesting. Back in the day when they didn't update their games and fix their old bugs, right? Hello.
That's excellent armor. Dwarven make?
Actually, to be honest, what armor do I have? I have Varathorn's armor, which is... Metal almost looks as if it were wet with rain. The scales have carved into the shapes of leaves, and each different detailed into vines and insect bites. Interesting. Varathorn's armor, I don't know. I don't think it is. It's a noble.
So the closer you live to the surface, the higher class you are. Unless you're actually on the surface.
Right. That is actually correct. Essentially, if you're close to the surface, underneath it, you generally tend to be a higher caste, but if you're on the surface, then you're nothing. You are below.
I did not expect to see you again. I am afraid you will find Orzammar much changed.
Well, that sucks. Can I go in here? No, I cannot. Can't go in there. Nothing here. Do you? Can I talk to you?
No. I just get paid to speak the truth. If you have an issue, speak to my employer.
I didn't even hear what you said.
It's times like this we really need a paragon.
It's true. Sure, I'll take that. Oh, there's the Hawthorne Estate. Lady Dace.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Right?
This has dragged on too long.
Okay, so she's just gonna throw that voice line out there. Hey, Rav.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
I would like to talk to both.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont is the voice of stagnation and ruin.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
Now, they have a king that's essentially a leader, but they have like a Senate-like structure of nobles. It's almost like the House of Lords in Britain's parliament system. Which is kind of interesting. And then they actually... And so the kingship is not actually handed down by hereditary. It's handed down by essentially the king can say, here's who I think should be my heir, and then the council has to vote on that, right? Kind of interesting, but it's not exactly based on bloodlines.
Is it true there's civil war on the surface?
There is. Chamber of the Assembly. I'm just looking around. And also, Wynn, don't give me any crap about accident waiting to happen. You are literally a mage. The worst accident happened to your tower. The Circle of Tower, in which a whole bunch of mages gave themselves over to demons. It was horrible. The Shaper Rate, I think, is some sort of memory thing. We're gonna go there quickly. Shaper it. Ooh, we got quests here. Hello, hello, hello.
Who would dare take from the memories?
Hello.
Borden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaper It. What have we been reduced to?
I don't know. Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Right, okay.
Disgusting. Someone stole from the Shaper It.
Yeah.
Memories have never seen such a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do this because I don't want to say not my concern, so we're just going to say, did you get a good look at him?
I did.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I'm quite busy.
That's fine. I'm just trying to see who will talk to me.
Are you with that warrior girl who's always here?
Warrior girl? I literally don't know who you're talking about. Legion of Steel.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Well, I could try and find them.
You can't go into the deep roads and find some lost Tig by yourself. There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord.
Right. Well, I am a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking.
She's trying to prove that she's of nobility. And that's fine.
I'm sorry, you'll have to bother someone else.
That's fine, that's fine. Blah, 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 you're insufferable.
Are you looking for records of the Grey Wardens?
Nope.
We have many.
Oh, that's cool. Hello.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us.
Right.
But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
I am no stranger to Orzammar, my Lord Shaper.
Your exile is written in the Memories, Warden. I am sorry, but Orzammar cannot be your home, nor I your Shaper. We must all obey the Ancestors' rules.
Let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Shaper.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
So, what's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon?
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
Interesting. And there aren't any paragons in Orzammar now, correct?
There is one paragon of this generation, a woman named Branka. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
But where is she now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
Wow. How did the caste system come to be?
According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shatgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons.
And what about the casteless?
The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families.
Wow.
Or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young.
Wow. Seems easy for you to dismiss them.
Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
Tell me some of Orzammar's history.
Perhaps the books here can make up for the lack of attention you paid your elders. We were a great empire once, and our land stretched through the deep roads. Kal Sharok was capital then.
That's right.
But we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
How did we lose our golems?
The Paragon Caradon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth 12 dwarves in battle. But Caradon's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books
makes
about
sense.
it along these walls if you would read more.
Where is Al Sharok?
At the other side of the old empire. During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements.
Wow.
It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok
The
is the
only
other
way
city
to
outlast the
survive.
blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Ah! I don't blame them. Okay, enough history. Let's talk basic Orzammar again.
I will settle your mind if I can, Warden.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Please, speak your mind.
That's it, never mind. I need to go. Thank you.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Well, many times you won't find out until much later, right? Try and get all the codexes. Legion of the Dead, an explanation of the Legion of the Dead. Okay. On Dwarven Religion, which gave me XP, interestingly enough. On Shapers, cool. Traditional Dwarven folk songs, nice. And of course, a chest I can't reach because I don't have... This is the problem with me not bringing Liliana, right? Is that she cannot... I can't have her here to unlock stuff if I don't have her actually here to help me unlock stuff, so... Yep. Well, we've spoken to everybody, and we can... I think we can come back once we've done it. Once we've actually finished our... questing here and dealt with these guys. We're not going to go to the assembly first. We're first going to go talk to that lord. And we'll go from there.
News of the hour. Support Lord Harrowmont at your own peril. Darkspawn will overrun Orzammar within the year.
He seems to be... He's clearly from Balin.
News of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering a dissolution of the ancient
There it is.
clans? He refuses to comment the assembly.
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's estate.
Thank you.
It is a relief to see you alive.
Doolin.
Lord Harrowmont sends his greetings, Exile. He was surprised to see you back here.
I have a treaty obliging to aid against the Blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
I know. So how can Harrowmont think I'm working for Balin?
Lord Harrowmont always had too much affection for you. But I know you Idukans and your thirst for glory. If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Right. I don't want to start picking sides, though.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
All right. Let me take a look at the quest. Speak with Dulin when you're ready to fight in his name. To fight in the provings. You should ask to speak to Dulin when you are ready to do what he is asked. We'll see about that. So I can't go speak to him. Seriously, I can't even go talk to him. You're a jackass. And it's locked. So yeah, even just me walking past him, it's like nah, the door's locked.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
I still haven't decided if I want to help you yet.
Do not tarry. The proving starts this afternoon.
I know. I need to go talk to Balin. I do want to essentially have a little meeting with him. And unfortunately, he is all out of people to kill and frame me for.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Thank you. Nice looking armor there. And really nothing else in here. Okay, we are gonna go and confront Balin. See what that brings, and then go from there. Now hold on, where is Balin exactly? I think he's in the Royal Palace still, actually. So we're gonna go to the Royal Palace, see what we can find.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change.
Nope, you're not named. Okay.
Greetings.
Trian was a good man. What you did was unforgivable.
I didn't do it. Sounds like a trigger switch.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
You can expect no welcome outside you.
Greetings. It's good to see the Grey Wardens know the rightful king in Orzammar.
The rightful king is not Balin. Interesting that I can come down here, though. Many of King Indran's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. The area is naturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. I'm going to leave it alone for right this second, because I would like to save quickly. I'm going to see what this does. I think it's going to be a fight. And we'll see in a second. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to take the vial. The glass fractures at your touch. And then... big boy. Now, he's not quite as orange as what he used to be, so let's hope that Alistair
Very well.
and me can hold them off, and then Morgan... No.
Here I am. Going.
Morgan and Wynn can back off.
Right. Enough.
Freeze him as much as possible. First of all, let's hit a vulnerability hex on him. And then we're going to freeze him. How is she getting hurt? Wind, back up, please. Heal. And you know what? Alistair, you heal as well. Back to me. And we're going to make sure precision striking is on, and then I'm going to go ahead and do... Okay, apparently Threaten isn't helping me right now, so we're just going to do that. See, that's why I do like that move, because it at least throws him off his game. Could you please use a Lyrium Potion, please? Thank you very much. As for you, please heal. I don't need you dying on me right now. Well, I'm actually fine with him attacking me. Perfectly fine with him attacking me right now. Yes! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he's got stuff. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, and I don't think anybody died, which is great. Hell yeah. I just wanted to see if there's anything else here. Nope. Fortunately, nothing I can, What?
Time for more practice.
What the hell? Who are these tunneling thieves? Okay,
Right.
Alistair. They all seem to be gray guys.
Off I go.
Nope.
As you wish.
Yep.
As you wish. As you say. I shall do so.
Nope. Yes. Correct. Correct. Correct.
Point me.
Let's go. Morgan, focus him.
Very well.
Yes.
Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up. There we go.
Good on you, Warden. Caught them in the act.
Thanks again, Warden.
You're welcome. Some cash. Some more cash, and that's it.
Thanks again, Warden.
You are welcome, sir. That is clearly some sort of puzzle here. Interesting. Okay.
Speak.
Well, that's fine. Okay, so we can't talk to him yet, I think. Let me see. Speak with Dylan when you're ready to fight. Yeah. Find the records. Yeah. Track down the thief who stole tome. A shaper reported a theft from the shaperate. Thief was bald. Nope, that wasn't him. Unlikely scholar. Bring Dragon's request to the circle. Yep. Speak with Prince Balin's second in command. Is the one of two men who could take the throne. To earn an audience with Balin, you must speak with Vartag Gorvin, his second in command. Vartag may be found in the Assembly Chamber, so I need to go to the Assembly Chamber. Okay. Which the Assembly Chamber is up here. There's Vartag. Before we talk to him, I do want to...
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
I heard you had returned to his exile. What insult do you mean by coming here?
I'm here as a Grey Warden, not as an Aducan.
House Idukan struck your name from its records the day you killed Trian. With Endrin gone, Balin must take his throne.
I have a treaty compelling Orzammar to aid against the Blight.
I have seen this treaty in the Shaper's libraries, but it is only the king it compels, and your father has unfortunately passed on. If you seek Balin's help, he can only give it from the throne, and only if no one stands in the way of his getting there.
Are you asking for my help?
I'm saying that if you want a king who'll heed your call to fight the Darkspawn, you'll have to show you've put the past behind you.
Ha! If Balin promises me troops, I might help finish him take the throne.
As if you would give up the throne of Orzammar to throw your lot in with these surfacers. The prince has no reason to aid you, and I suggest you not seek his attention. You might not like what happens.
Well, considering that I would like to confront him personally, call him a little bitch if possible, that would be great.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough!
Oh my.
The Assembly is
angry.
in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Hello.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. So it's true. The exile has returned, and we are to treat you as a respected guest.
Well, I am... not sure. Do as you wish, Steward Bandalore. You always have.
It's the one perk to this position, child. Or should I call you Warden? I'm glad to hear the surfacers are making use of your talents. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Sounds about right. The Blight is coming, though.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else.
Is there any way I can break the stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times.
I've noticed.
Dulin Ferender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate.
I know.
Vartag Gavorn, Prince
Already
Balin's
spoke to
second,
him.
is often here in the assembly. I only
Spoke
wish
to him
there was
too.
more I could do for you.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you for your help. Thank you for at least explaining to me the situation. That's fine. Okay. First of all, screw Balin. We are not going to be working with him no matter what. We're gonna go talk to the other guy. Oh gosh, you scared the shit out of me, dude. Why are you here?
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
The provings, tell me about them.
It is another example of Balin's arrogance that he would tamper with such a trusted institution.
Right? But what happened? Who's fighting for Balin today?
The usual. A couple of Idukans, some Gavorns. He has many men lined up, but not all of them are top-ranking. Piotin Idukan and Wojciech Ivo are his best. I think Ivo's younger brother won at your commission proving. They're both unpredictable, and some of the best fighters Orzammar has seen.
How well do you know Lord Harrowmont?
I served under General Harrowmont for 3 years. Under his command, every dwarven life is important. He would not waste even a single soldier. He is the king Orzammar needs, especially in a blight. Balin would call any fight a victory so long as he remains standing.
That does sound like Balin. So, what did you want me to do again?
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory.
This is just to get it going. Well, I know what he wants,
scare
but...
off most of Lord Harrowmont's fighters. If you can enter as Harrowmont's champion, you would prove your dedication well.
Well, in that case, I will be entering the proving and see why the others withdrew.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster.
Right.
The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Well, let's go.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord Balin revealed.
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition and stability. Lord Balin is the voice of
2 years
This is
tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
I'm gonna save quickly. This looks like this might be interesting. And I really don't want to have to redo that fight with that remnant guy.
Branka didn't go alone, Opera. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself.
It's
You
talking
know as
about
well as
Branka.
I do, that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
If you lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled.
Damn.
Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman. Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Happens sometimes. So, what do you mean barely warrior caste?
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Interesting. Why does Ogren care so much about Branka?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
Man, that was, that's a bit of a revelation. Branka was married to that drunk?
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Oghren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
Then why did Bronca go into the deep roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
I like her. She's cool. She sounds cool already. How did she become a paragon?
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly a third. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Bronca, Oghren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
So what were you and Oghren arguing about?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to keep risking lives searching.
I mean, I don't blame him. Well, I should get going too.
Did you see any guardsmen? Tell them Oghren was at it again.
Sure. Well, we are going to be heading back to the Commons area. Random Noble. Ooh, Council Writ. Very nice. Okay. Back to the Commons area. We're going to go find the tavern, because I'm just curious where it is. Potentially we can get some more health potions and whatnot from there, which is always a welcome sight.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection?
Hey.
Who you looking at?
It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens.
Who you
that
looking
no one decides.
Yes?
No, I was... Don't worry about it.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man.
Why can't I interfere?
Inside and see what you've been holding back.
Hey, no. No. Don't you dare. We're going on with him.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff.
Insurance racket, I see.
Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
The Carta.
You really should learn more about the places you visit. The Carta is the foundation of business in Orzammar. It's a commercial venture of like-minded individuals who make money in whatever way suits their talents.
Underworld bullshit. Or a gang of thieves running a protection racket.
You say protection racket. I say honorable business. You say thief. I say one dead dwarf.
Funny, I was about to say the same thing about you. Sounds like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Well, take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
You know what? I'm thinking I do.
Now let's see. Which one first?
Oh, these guys. Oh, these guys. Oh, this is going to be a pretty straightforward fight. Here we go. You know, you start with that guy.
I see.
Yep.
Yes.
Win. You're going to help out with that guy. And then I will also fight this guy. Okay, he's dead. There we go, another one down. Take out the small guys first, then you can focus on the big ones. And one more down. Here we go. Use overpower. Nice. Those jackasses are dead.
What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead! In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this.
So Jarvia runs the Carta. Know anything about that?
She's a monster, plain and simple. The Carta used to prey only on their own kind, but since Jarvia stepped in, they even dare the upper city. Whoever takes the throne had better root out the whole nest of them. That Carta's worse than a pack of cave rats.
Sounds about right. So then what do you know about her?
A band of castless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. Okay. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. Oh, actually, no, we'll do this. They're children as well. You go that far?
Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Actually, we shouldn't be talking here. I need to run.
Fine, run, you sad little bitch. Oh, gosh. Some gold from him. Lesser health potion. More gold and another ring. Okay, well, we're gonna stop the crime as much as possible. And, but something tells me that that's not quite the situation. I'm probably willing to bet that that's actually a load of crap. That, in fact, maybe she's actually a good person, and that there are criminals who are running around in her name. For whatever reason, doing that. It's possible. I don't know. I've never played the game. I've never gotten to this part before. So, I don't know.
One day, the Paragon Branca will return. Oh, on that day.
Right. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, we need to give him the nug that we found.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Huzzah.
But there's more out there.
Yes, there is. And nothing over here since picking up those quests, but that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna save. Which thankfully, that was actually a fairly straightforward fight. Not much issues with it, so it's good. Now, the proving ground is through here, but I don't want to go there yet. And I'm curious if he has anything else to say.
Yes, Warden. What is it?
Nope, that's it. I should get going.
Yes, you
should. I already asked him about those other two quest lines. There's Dagna. Ah, this is her dad's shop. Okay, let's see if she's got anything else to say.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
Nerd.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
And just a little disturbing.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not leaving Orzammar until this election is resolved.
Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me.
That's actually quite grown up of her. Not freaking too much about it. That is awesome. I hear a nug. I hear a nug. Where you at, nug? Son of a bitch. There you are. There's another nug.
For you know what it is.
I actually want to go. So this is apparently her dad's shop. We're going to go talk to her dad quickly and see how he feels about it. Hello?
Welcome to Jan R. Family Armors. I must say, you look like our type of people.
Yeah.
Looking for a new set of mayo. At Genar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Might be. The only thing about what's happening with the king.
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses.
Yeah,
Lord
makes sense.
Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Understandable. Hey, hot dog, raw dog, how's your night going, man? What you been up to? How's Borderlands on Friday, right? Weren't you streaming Borderlands Friday? In fact, weren't you streaming last night too? I'd already shut down my stream and then I realized you were on. It's like, how was your stream last night, dude? What were you streaming? So I'm sorry I didn't raid your hot dog. To be fair, it was very quiet last night, for the most part, so. It's fantastical. How is yours? Mine is going good. We're getting actually pretty close to being done. I've recruited a whole bunch of people. We're nearly done with Dragon Age. So I think it's going pretty well. My day's going pretty well. Anyway. Also had some amazing barbecue for lunch. It was so good. It was also, it's weird, right? But, so there's this place here in Utah called R&R Barbecue. And in my opinion, it is one of only 2 places that actually makes decent barbecue here in Utah. And, it's really good. But they do this interesting thing. I don't know how, like, authentic barbecue it is, but they have a loaded baked potato plate where, you know, it's baked potato, sour cream, butter, chives, and whatnot, but then they top it with a meat of your choice. And so I go with the pulled pork, and it is just so good. It is amazing. It is probably one of the best things I've had ever. So it's fantastic. So I had that today, and so it made my day. Borderlands went well on Friday, but not as well as Metal Gear Solid 3 did. Ooh, I didn't know you were starting Metal Gear Solid 3. That's awesome. That's very cool. I wish I had rated you. I'm so sorry I didn't. As I said, I only realized you were live, like, after I'd already shut down the stream. I'm sorry. Gee, it sounds delicious. It was so good. It is one of my favorite dishes there. Also, they make a surprisingly good pulled pork nachos as well, which is really good. It is super good. And they have amazing pulled pork. They've got great brisket. They've got great chicken. But some of their weirds are like, we made this dish and we decided to put nachos and cheese with some pulled pork. And it's like, I never knew I wanted it. And yet, it's amazing. I love it. So, yeah. But that's awesome. So did you just start Metal Gear Solid 3? Are you going to be streaming it tonight as well? I need to know these things, sir. Pulled pork nachos, I would try. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, if needs be, I will get you pictures because they are fantastical. Pork. This is now just me going on the food thing because I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Even though I had a pretty decent dinner. I had some teriyaki chicken noodles for dinner, and it was actually really nice. But for whatever reason, I'm feeling a little peckish right now. But yeah, the pulled pork nachos are actually really good. I'm just trying to find. It's just finding me generic pulled pork nachos. That's not what I'm looking for. Damn it. Where's R&R? I'll DM you a link because it is fantastic. But let me just quickly. No. Let me do it this way. Let me just find R&R, the restaurant. There we go. There's the restaurant. I'll be streaming Metal Gear Solid 3 every Monday. I'm in the cave already. No alerts so far. Nice. What is your stream schedule, actually? Because do you have, like, the full schedule up on your Discord or your Guilded? Because in which case, I'll just go check there after the stream. But I would love to know. Because I keep thinking that you're on when you're not, and then you're on when I don't realize that you're on. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not always there. To me plate. Because I know you do Fridays, and I know sometimes you do, like, Mondays or Tuesdays during the week. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. I have found it. And it's so weird. They have a gallery, but it's weird. They do it weird. Here, I'm DMing you in Discord because I think this is just gonna be the easiest way for me. Or I could just show it. Let me see if I can show it. Where is... Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Just make sure that I've got everything up in the right spot. Here we go. The R&R pulled pork nachos, which are these things. It is amazing, and you can get it in just plain, or you can get pulled pork, chicken, or brisket, and it is just fantastical, really. So I give it 2 thumbs up, and that's what I generally get very often. But they have this. Where's the loaded baked potato? I know I saw a picture of it earlier. Those are salads, abominations in my opinion, but for whatever reason they gotta have them. They gotta have their salads. There it is. There's the loaded baked potato. It is amazing, as I said. Gosh, there it is. Filled with a creamy blend of butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese. Oh, I forgot about the cheddar cheese. Bacon, green onions, topped with pulled pork or chicken, and then you can add brisket as well to it. And it's a big baked potato too. It's not like it's a small one. It's a very big baked potato. Like, you could just eat that, and it's amazing, and you're full. So, it was fantastical. Yeah, food. I'm sorry. I love food too much. It's probably a problem. As clearly you can see, I'm a big guy because of that. So, I don't actually have a schedule posted because I have a hard time being punctual with streams. Lol. Dude, I trust me. I know. I know all too well. Oh, man. But I aim for about 8:30 on Monday and Friday. I see. Those nachos look amazing. Those nachos are amazing. The nachos are amazing, and the loaded baked potato are amazing, and they're probably their 2 cheapest dishes on the menu, which is kind of ridiculous because I think they're amazing, and they give you just a ton. Like, the picture that I showed you does not actually do it justice because they put so much pulled pork on that gigantic potato that literally, when I first opened up the container for it, it's just... all I could see was initially the pulled pork, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, there's potato underneath there. So, it was really good. I have the same problem with food. Yeah. Yep. Kind of crazy, too, considering you're a hot dog. So, sorry. But yeah, it's one of my favorite... It's become one of my favorite restaurants recently, particularly with this, with the nachos and with the loaded baked potato. And being one of the few items where it's like the barbecue nachos are like $10.99 and the loaded baked potato is $8.99, which I think is a real deal considering a lot of their other menu items are like $13, $14. So, although their sandwiches are pretty decently priced too. They do have some pretty solid pulled pork sandwiches. Where are the sandwiches? Sandwiches, there we go. Like, they got a pulled pork sandwich that comes with a side and whatnot for $9.99. They also have a pineapple pulled pork sandwich, which is also really good. My mom loves it. $10.99. So there's some pretty good stuff. And then they actually have a really good burger called the Caveman Burger, which has smoked sausage on it, pulled pork, pepper jack cheese, and fried jalapenos. And it comes with a side of fries for $12.99. Pretty good. I thoroughly enjoy that one as well. I know, right? Not bad for $9.99 for the nachos. Or sorry, the what was it? Gosh, go back. Pulled pork sandwich. Again, everything comes with at least a side of fries or a side of kind of like whatever you want to use. That's not it. House favorites. Yeah, $8.99 for that load of baked potato, and then $10.99 for the nachos. Sorry, just me me just going crazy about the food. I love food, as you can tell. Okay, we're actually gonna get back to the game here. I'm glad you're doing well, hot dog, raw dog, and yeah, if you ever come to Utah, R&R Barbecue, top notch, definitely. There's only one other place that I would recommend besides R&R Barbecue or barbecue in Utah, and that's a place called Pat's Barbecue in Salt Lake City. And I think it's actually been featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I don't know. The last time I went there, which to be fair was a couple years ago, they had like a big picture of Guy Fieri in their thing, and so I figured that they were probably on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, but I've not. It's been a while since I've been there. Yep, that's it. Oh. Damn, really? They've become a lunch place only? That's crazy. It's kind of ridiculous how the post-lockdown COVID stuff has happened and how people have been having a hard time trying to get people to actually come to work. Like I look at this place, which used to be open from 11 till 8 or 11 till 9 every day. It's now only open 11 till 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they're 11 till 8. Kind of crazy. Sorry. I'm done getting sidetracked. Getting sidetracked with food. Okay, we're going to be talking to this guy. So he's a smith. We just spoke to his daughter, and his daughter wants to go and... She wants to go up to the surface, which is kind of a no-no for any of the dwarves here, because you lose your caste and you get essentially exiled from Orzammar. And she wants to go to the Circle Tower and study with the mages. I think it's weird, particularly as dwarves can't do magic. But hey, she wants to learn about it. That's cool. But I wonder what her dad is going to say. So we're gonna bring this up to him. So Jannar, do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
No, she hasn't been any bother.
Oh, good. Well, let me know if she does trouble you any.
Well, she wants... she wants to become a mage.
Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter.
This is Dagna's dream, if it makes her happy.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste.
Exactly.
She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
I'll do what I can. Items received. What did I receive? What? What was the items that I have received? I don't... That was not it. We picked that up earlier. Meteorite, metal ore. Forgot about that. Let me see what he has to sell.
Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family.
Well, let me see what you've got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Sure. Oh my gosh. Now, this Dwarven Longsword, how does it compare to mine? Mine is currently still better. But if he had like a dragon bone sword, that would be cool. Unfortunately, he doesn't have one. Let's go to here. No, I'm looking for just medium. Nothing but massive. What about Alistair? Oh my gosh. He's not strong enough. He's just not strong enough. That's crazy. So he's got at least 34, but he can't. I don't know if that's really that much of an improvement for him. Considering that he's gets the +3 willpower, the +20% spell resistance, and the +5 mental resistance. Oh man. Although that's a pretty decent decrease in fatigue. I don't know. I don't know. Let me take a look at his armor. Can he? No, he can't even wear these. Oh, he's just set up. I thought it was a dude just lying there. We talked to her.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
And just a little disturbing.
Yep.
Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
No, not yet. Your father doesn't want you going to the Circle.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Why are you so interested in magic anyway?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
Well, I should get going.
I'll be waiting.
I wish there was an option of, could you at least go talk to your dad first?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them.
Oh, what were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Sad. Safe return? Is he missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
I'm sorry. Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Darkspawn that way.
Understandable. Of course, they're Darkspawn on the Deep Roads. That's a dumb question to ask. And I don't want to be necessarily a full-on merc here, but so I think this is the only option that we've got. We shouldn't abandon him. I'll look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
Aye. And I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
I mean, even if we can't find him, just knowing the outcome is better than nothing in this situation. So it's, I mean, it's kind of rough, but that really is the case. So. Okay, let's go drop this nug off with this guy. Here we go.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Thanks. Okay, so we're not going to go up there yet, because that's where we need to go for the proving. Commoner, named character, hello.
Sod it all, the exile. Never thought I'd see your face in the commons. Never thought I'd be glad to either. This can only help Balin. Whether he forgives you or you scare people, it's another crack in the old way.
Alright. You're very eager to support my brother.
He has the legitimate claim, thanks to your failed grab. You abused the old ways, and now he has a chance to change them. I see where the gold is. It flows topside. Balin will guide us to adopt a new way. Of course, he can't come out and say that.
Yeah, I feel like Balin will cause you some issues. This is a big... It is actually a pretty big city. It's got multiple quarters to it, and there's an under level as well. So, and this is just like the common area. Some say Balin killed our father.
You among them, I suppose, as though you or Harrowmont would have nothing to gain. How would I know? Nobody here is a paragon. The scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
I don't blame you. I get it. And you approve of this chaos, though?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
A blight is coming, and Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to them.
You're a fool. Let's see what you have in your store, at least.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Oh, thanks. Well, unfortunately, you're not good for the shit that you got in here, so I'm just going to sell you the stuff that I don't want. I don't care about this Dwarven Longsword, and I don't care about this Diamond Maul. So, thanks for buying that, chump. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. To sell it. I don't think the Viridian... This charged mitts is actually... Oh, that actually could go on. Not Win. Or Morgan. Never mind. Let's get rid of this crap. I don't need it. How about this? I don't know about that chainmail. That, my guys might already have better armor. Emerald Ring. About either of those. Tome of Mortal Vessel. Use this tome. Sorry, use. This tome gives the reader 1 or more points to spend on attributes, but is rendered useless afterwards. Okay. Cool, but I don't have the cash. Well, I do have the cash for it, but I would then be pretty much broke or close to it. And I've got other things I would like to actually try and buy. The golden symbol of Andraste, and it's pretty cheap, so we're buying it. Alley King's Flagon. Flagon. Why did I call it Flagon? Silver Demon Head Ring. Gold earrings. Remarkable Sapphire. A star-cut sapphire. Almost the color of the night sky. Gifts can be sold to a merchant or given to certain party members to influence their approval rating. And I do want to sell... I think this is just a sell item, so we're going to sell that. Those for the garnet and the quartz. Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks, bud. Appreciate all the gold. Bye. Whoa. Whoa. Hello, we have a Chantry Dwarf here. What the hell? Hello.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
If you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing?
The Maker brought forth this world and every nature in it. He chose a human woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in.
Oh, Morgan.
I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Oh my, and whose permission do you need to open a chantry? Nope. Scratch that. We know who. It would be the king. And why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Tradition. It's a tradition. It's what we are.
Will you allow tradition to keep you from the path of enlightenment?
You think you can show everyone the way? Presumptuous fool.
Andraste revealed the truth. The Maker took her up to live at his right hand and... No, never mind. It's clear you strayed too far to be brought back with a single conversation.
Strayed too far? Dude. Dude, the dwarves don't believe in the chantry. Sorry, little man. Oh, and that goes down to Dust Town. Very interesting. And this, I believe, is the tavern.
Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Isn't it? It's gonna get even better. We're heading into the tavern. Let's see what we find in here.
I tried Dwarven ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Nope. Hello?
You're not welcome here, exile. I don't care if you're a Grey Warden. I liked your brother. If you need to speak to one of my patrons, do it quickly. But don't expect me to serve you.
You serve Balin?
Yes, and he disgusts me as much as ever. But with him, you know what you're getting. I expected more from you.
Balin killed Trian. I was framed.
That I could believe, but don't think I'll take your word on it. Now what do you want?
You don't have to. Thought Ogren might be here.
He should be by the trash barrel. Easy to spot. Everyone gives him a wide berth.
Understandable. He's a bit of a drunken lout, isn't he? There's Nevin. Tapster's patron.
They say there's a civil war on the surface.
Aye, that's the case.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
And don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
How do you know which response to choose? I just kind of go with how I feel. Because I'm trying to roleplay the character, right? So I'm just trying to go with what he would say. So this guy works for my character's brother, who framed me and got me exiled for killing my other brother when he was the one who killed my other brother, or at least set him up, right? I'm Durin. I'm Durin, a Grey Warden.
You don't say. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka, something like that.
Hmm. You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Right. So you work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Hmm. Man after my own heart. And who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Understandable. Thanks for the drink, but I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Ain't that the truth? So he's just a mercenary working for my brother. Oh gosh, it's Dwarven. It's Dwarven karaoke. Even better. Oh gosh. But yeah, I'm just right now just trying to explore. This is the first time I've been back to the Dwarven city since I was exiled, so... You should murderize him and take his gold. I mean, I may. To be honest, I may, because he does work for my brother, so we'll see what happens. I mean, he may come after me anyway, so... I'll go talk to that guy in a second. Oh, there's Doolin.
They're everywhere. I can't take it.
Hello?
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass.
I'm a bad hot dog.
I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Alright. That was weird. Unbound. The riders follow after every town. Ever since my lucky break deciphering the story, I see it now, how they take the locals closest to me, preventing rest or kinship. Oh, I read that part already. I thought this was a road to glory, but I'm dogged at every step by his talons. Gaxkang, curse his name, and the day I heard it. Interesting. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure this out. So this is the notes. He gave me some pages from a journal that I'd already found. I found on a dead body in like an ancient temple. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that. It might have been in the Circle of Mages. But anyway, I found it somewhere. I come here, and then this guy freaks out and gives me some more pages from the damn journal. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names. That's right. I did find this in the temple because I remember reading it there. Never where they're supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as a lad in Denerim. I felt the same pull. But it's a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Unsigned letter from father to son. 3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of the same incomplete story. Excerpt. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one true spirit claims his throne. You must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for an ancient evil. This is how they make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner, in a shaky hand, 3 pages, 3 ages, same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compared and get Vilm Madden, all from him? How? Interesting. I have no idea. So that's actually really weird. This is part of this whole Unbound quest. We go back to the quest. Where is Unbound? Also, let me just, before I forget, Win the Provings, that's right. Mother's Hope, that's right. Denerim, Unbound. Something is working behind the scenes, or something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you have acquired from dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of an ancient evil. You have cause to speak with Vilm Madden, who lives somewhere in Denerim. This is interesting. This is now the first point of a direction of where I would need to go next. So that is kind of interesting. Mages collected. I just got one more guy to find for this, essentially just firing them. It says I need to go to the Priscillian Forest, but I went all over the Priscillian Forest and I couldn't find the Cabal. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, that was a weird interaction there. But hey, as I said, points me in a direction of an interesting looking quest. Let's talk to Doolin again.
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened?
Oh, no, I was just heading to the Proven right now.
May the ancestors guide your arm.
I was looking to see where you were. And to see who I could talk to in the meantime, because this is always what I do. Before I really go down any main quest, I try to go check everything else out first, just in case anything gets shut on me. And I can't actually go back to these places later on, so that's what I'm doing.
What do you want? Oh, I heard about you. The exiled prince, coming back as a Grey Warden.
Aye.
What has passed behind him? People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
All the rest of whom?
Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
As you should. It's always a good idea to talk to everyone first. All the loot all the houses. Exactly, yeah. Is that who Branka is? She's the Paragon.
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the Deep Roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
What if I genuinely want to help you?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her.
He does
2
have a good
years
mustache,
without a
that's
peep,
true.
And suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep.
So, I feel sad for him, actually, because Branka is his wife, and she's been missing in the Deep Roads for, as he says, 2 years. So, it would be nice if we could help him find out what happened to his wife, or potentially find his wife. And here is that Lord Helmy.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and
And yes, his mustache is impressive.
Mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having an abolished caste? Controversial opinion for a dwarf in the assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious?
Serious?
Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top.
Yep.
And it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that.
Yep.
Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent, and that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
So, you get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
So who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life.
Good
But
point.
Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Correct. Well, I'll keep my eye on you, Helmy. But I should get going.
As you wish.
Farewell. Be careful of Balin. And you are correct, Hot Dog, Raw Dog. That Ogren's beard, the braid, like, just how thick it is, like, the braid, just impressive, really. Very impressive. Okay, so at this point, we have explored everything in here. We're going to go ahead and do the proving. Let me just quickly save before I forget.
I never thought I'd see you again, Exile.
It's fine.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change will be nice.
You're going to put it on?
Hilarious.
Filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Well, he's a survivalist. I can't blame him. Ooh, now we get to fight and murderize all the baddies. That's the plan. That's what we were doing. Although I do want to pick up this damn thing. And might as well go and hand it off to what's-his-name down there. We'll get a bit of a reward. And then I'll go back to the proving. Hello.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Indeed I am.
You're the best wrangler
I
I've
thought
ever
so.
seen.
So every time I find one, I gotta essentially...
A trust Vala.
Yep, there we go. Okay. So now we've given him all those little rat nug things, and save again down here, and then we go ahead and enter the proving. Kick the shit out of Balin's guys, and we'll take it from there. Also, I need to go talk to the other two guys who are supposedly working for what's his name? But I never forgot his name. But the guy I'm trying to work for. Hey, Gib Javelin, hope you're doing well. How's your night going, man? Proving fan, proving fan. Proving fan.
Why would anyone find
Proving
that
fan.
entertaining?
Proving fan. Where's my guard? There's the proving master. And then just to double check. Not much, just smoking in the store. Nice. Unlikely scholar, thief in the house of learning, lost to the memories. That's right. Find out why Basin won't fight. Find out why Gwyndon won't fight. He decided to drop out. If you can find out why and persuade him to fight again, it would certainly help his cause. Okay, so there's Gaze, where's the other guy? Proving fan. That. Where's Gwyndon? You're not Gwyndon. You're not Gwyndon. You're Varric. Name sounds somewhat familiar. Proving fan. Okay, let's talk to Varric first. In another world, sipping on some scotch. Nice.
Watch for Piotr Idukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the 1-season record.
Well, that's nice. right as I said that. Well, isn't that nice? Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Okay. Actually, let me...
So, you decide to watch the fights then?
Something like that. What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Okay. Have you ever fought in one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Okay. Well, if you'll excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Well, we'll see about that.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What? Who are you?
Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Just FYI, I've been reviving my Discord. I noticed you were in it. It's mainly a Star Citizen channel, so I'll give you access to all the chats that were usually locked on. Oh, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that, Gib. You weren't looking for me. Do you do me a favor and pretend I never said anything? Did someone make you drop out of the Proving?
I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you. Dulin Ferender wants me to find out why you're not fighting.
I know it hurt my cousin, and I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Dulin, tell him I sprained my wrist. I'm going to sit this out.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you.
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Dude, really? What?
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
That's supposed to happen? Shit. I kind of... I'm sorry, we're gonna go back to the save. I want to see if I can get him to join me. Thankfully, the save was not too far back, as I saved. Let's go talk to him again.
They don't kill each other in the arena, do they?
They do.
Why would anyone find that entertaining?
Reasons.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
I've never seen you before in my life.
Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for.
And who do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you.
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Shite. That is not what I wanted. Let me load that shit again. Some bullshit. Yeah, I'm doing something different. I've been telling you about how ship moderation is. Oh, yeah, and Star Citizen community. So I'm making one simple rule. No criminal activity. That's all. I couldn't give 2 fucks if you... Yep. One thing to keep in mind, Discord themselves are being a little wonky. And I know that some, like, a friend of mine, their Discord was shut down because... Well, that's a terrifying sound. But yeah, their Discord was shut down because people were sharing some memes. So just be careful, man. That's the only thing I'll say. Okay. They have shut down servers before, yes. It's the reason why I've set up a Guilded for my own. And yes, a private server, correct. That's the reason why I've been setting up my own gilded as well, is to have a backup in case, for whatever reason, Discord causes problems. Yeah, seriously, dude. I think it's essentially what happens is somebody will enter your Discord and then report you to Discord themselves. It's some bullshit. I don't know the full setup of what happened and why it was shut down, but the only assumption I can make is that somebody was essentially heading into their Discord to try and get them shut down, and then reported them to Discord servers themselves.
Look,
so,
I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
Oh shit. Not if you take that attitude, goodbye.
Just tell the rest of them to leave me alone.
Please tell me I saved. Please tell me I saved. Okay, thank you, I did save. SMH, I'm waiting for 230 to change because that's, should be, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Or if they do, it's going to change in the shittiest possible way. So, in my opinion, Section 230 is probably not going to change for the better anytime soon.
I told you, I'm not fighting. What more do you want?
Are you Basil Haribont?
I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
Doolin Ferrender wants me to find out why you're not fighting.
I know it hurt my cousin, and I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Doolin... Tell him I sprained my wrist. I'm going to sit this out.
Sounds like someone threatened you.
It's not that simple. I'm a good man. I try to live by the Paragon's examples, but it's not always easy. I've done things I'm not proud of. This will just be another addition to the list.
You saw? Yes, I did. I heard about that, and shit would hit the fan if that was the case. All I need to know, 230 will change, and for the worse. Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest concern, is that I think they would change it, and for the worse. So the things you're not proud of, is somebody blackmailing you?
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Oh, dude. I wasn't wanting you to cut off the fucking...
I told you, I'm not fighting. What more do you want?
He wants me to find out why you're not fighting?
I know it hurt my cousin, and I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Doolin... Tell him I sprained my wrist. I'm going to sit this out.
Sounds like someone's threatening you.
It's not that simple. I'm a good man. I try to live by the Paragon's examples, but it's not always easy. I've done things I'm not proud of. This will just be another addition to the list.
Things you're not proud of. Is somebody blackmailing you?
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
He walks off.
I told you, I'm not fighting. What more do you want?
Okay, sorry.
Good, I was just leaving.
It's insane, though. An elected official from the EU was so open about her intentions in the US. We've never seen such... I mean... Yes and no. And even then, she could just be full of shit as well. So, I don't know. I think 230 was intentionally vague. I think you're right. And frankly, from what I've seen, it is written well enough. The way it needs to change is essentially it needs to have a clause put in place that says the moment you start taking editorial actions, not based off of like any sort of legal actions or trying to deal with, decency and keeping, porn and things outside of or off of certain moderation tools or off of certain what's the word? Certain forums and whatnot that you want to keep free of that stuff. But when you start actually making editorial changes, deleting or removing people's voices of opinions that you don't like, you should no longer be considered a platform. You should be considered a publisher, and then you get your whatever protections you have from 230 are now removed because you're a publisher at that point, right? It's the reason why I say I don't understand why YouTube hasn't lost their 230 protections, because they have not been acting like a platform for a while now. Same thing with a lot of others. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So that would be, for me, that would be the way it would need to change. Don't change much with it, just add a clause that says, if you're acting like a publisher, you're a fucking publisher, and maybe you get that, you know, rechecked after a certain amount of time or something like that. I don't know. I know every platform, but like YouTube has been the worst examples of it. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, like they're pretty much the three or worst examples of just the 230 infractions and acting both like a publisher and a platform at the same time. It's bullshit.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
So are you one of the fighters?
Was. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Julian Ferrender asked me to talk to you. Actually, let me do this. Why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
Twitter was a bad example, but it's good now. I don't know if it's good now. You got your account back. That's good. I will kiss Elon Musk's ass till death. I would wait before you start puckering. Because just recently, the Quartering and Brittany Venti just got suspended from Twitter because they dared post a picture from a publicly accessible music video that of Eliza Blue in said music video. A video that she herself was very proud of when it first came out. Right? And the Quartering recently tried to appeal the decision, and they flat out rejected the appeal. I don't know if that's Elon or not, but Elon should have fixed this shit. You know, this shit should have been fixed when Elon bought the thing, and yet now, and again, people are suspecting that Elon actually, because Elon does have a somewhat of a relationship with Eliza Blue, and so there's now concern that actually now he's just kind of banning people that he doesn't like now, which is not necessarily a step in the right direction. If people are still being banned because he doesn't like shit, that's still just as bad as it is the other way, because it sets that precedent. So it's kind of shitty. So yeah, sorry. I'm not sure I fully trust Elon Musk, though. He's possible to... Nah, that's also true. I mean, he's got that, and he's got the whole transhumanist thing. He wants to put all, you know, I forget what the name of his chip is, but he wants to have us all chipped with his little brain chip. No thank you. Really, no thank you. Right, let's do this. That's ridiculous. Harrimont isn't conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Doolin, and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Harrimont.
Whatever Harriman's plan is, Doolin would be in on it. I'm sorry. You seem sincere, and I wish you luck. But if you're wrong, you don't have to live in the consequences.
Okay. Okay, I am gonna go... Let's see. But yeah, I'm not sure if I really fully trust... I mean, the fact that... So, he won't reinstate Alex Jones, and his claim is that because, oh yeah, he doesn't like that anybody who takes, who gained anything from, kids dying. And it's like, what do you... He didn't gain anything from kids dying. He made a bad take, about parents of the Sandy Hook thing being crisis actors, which, let's be honest, some of them did act like crisis actors. Not saying that they are, but they acted badly. So, there is that, and he made some false claims about them. Whether or not he knew anything about it, but it certainly wasn't defamation. And the other thing is that wasn't even why he was banned in the first place. He was banned for other reasons unrelated to that. So when Elon says, I'm not going to bring them back because of some nonsense about, oh, he doesn't like it when kids are people from profiting from kids dying or some such nonsense like that, which is not what happened. That's a bit of a red flag for me, you know? So, yes, I hear that, I understand. However, I get to post Winnie the Pooh images on marked official Chinese government accounts. My only dream. Well, Alex wasn't even banned. I know, but that's my point, is that he's saying that he will not unban them because of that. It's dumb. It is extremely dumb, and he should not be essentially punishing him for something that he's A, already apologized for, B, he's already been, although, I mean, that whole thing was like a kangaroo court trial that he lost. It was bullshit, man.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
So, some funky ass shit going on in DC.
What do you need?
No, I was not wanting to talk to you. Go away. I don't know why you activated a spell. Hello.
Get out of here.
Wow, you're rude. Hello.
You looking at something?
Yeah, your ugly face. So yeah, so that for me was an initial red flag, and then hearing that, no, the Quartering and Brittany Venti got essentially banned because they dared to share a publicly available photo. Kind of sketch, man. Kind of sketch. And then rejecting the ban, right? Rejecting the appeal on said ban is no bueno.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after.
Literally not an admirer. I'm just trying to figure out shit.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Couch. Okay, before I go to anyone else, I'm gonna go back to the tavern and talk to Doolin. And see what else I can find. So I at least can talk to them again, but I don't know. And I'm not gonna overwrite that. I'm gonna create a new save, because just in case I need to go back and do it again. My opinion, I think everyone should be unbanned, including Kanye. No, I agree. That was the other one, right? Kanye being banned because he shared a symbol which looks like a swastika mixed with the Star of David. Again, not a great look, but it's a symbol that's existed before him, and he was just playing around with it. So,
I would have turned.
I don't know. Not cool. Granted, Kanye said some stupid shit. Some real stupid shit. And even Alex was like, whoa, what the hell are you... Like, did you see him on Alex Jones? It was insane. So, yeah, exactly. Americans should not be silenced for insane ideas. It's insane. Are we gonna ban flat esters too? I don't know what that... Oh, flat earthers. Maybe that's the next thing he does. Maybe he starts banning flat earthers. I don't know. I'll admit that it's funny to see Joe Biden get fact-checked and real. That is pretty great. This is true. Do get a laugh out of it. Yep.
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened?
You know... What did you ask me to do again?
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory.
Yes.
But he somehow scared off most of Lord Harrowmont's fighters. If you can enter as Harrowmont's champion, you would prove your dedication well.
Now, can I tell him about... Damn it. Oh, you know, he's just hitting the proving now.
May the ancestors guide your arm.
That's actually kind of frustrating. So it looks like the one guy's getting blackmailed, and it looks like the other guy was lied to and told, nah, you're good, fam. We're not fighting. I was told Harrowmont's not fighting. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, you know what's really funny is the foreigners in other countries, they hate it when fact-checked. I know, right? This new fact-checking tool is amazing. I haven't checked it out at all, but I do think it's funny to see actual fact-checks being used against Biden and Kamala Harris. It's hilarious. It's just chef's kiss, you know? So that is rather funny.
My lord Idukan, we heard you were dead. What are you doing here?
I'm a Grey Warden seeking Orzammar's aid against the Blight.
Then I won't take another moment of your time. If you are looking to pay your respects, though, your brother called approving to honor your father's memory. Would you like to take part?
I would. I'd like to hear more about who's fighting.
Well, with politics what they are, many combatants are dedicating their fights to either Prince Balin or Lord Harrimont, mostly Balin. It's a regular parade of past winners out there. Piotr Idukan always leads a battle unit. He's the prince's cousin. Miaja and Lukejan are twins from the warrior caste. They fight together, put on a good show. They'll all be in their chambers if you want to talk.
Aye. I'd like to fight as Lord Harrimont's champion.
I guess I should have seen that coming. Bad blood with your brother and all. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
I am Durin of the Grey Wardens.
I'll just call you Grey Warden, since you're no longer of House Idukan. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
I have a few things I want to do first.
Come back soon. You'll be fighting the bout as soon as both fighters are ready.
This guy sounds like Colonel Campbell from Metal Gear Solid. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I know there's a lot of like voice actors that do a bunch of different games. And, you know, for whatever reason, a lot of game voice acting, they generally tend to go to the same talent pools all the time, so I do think that's funny. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reload to here, because I would really like that guy to join me. I wonder if because I came in first and spoke to him, rather than getting signed up, maybe I should get signed up first and then go speak to these guys and see if that helps. You know something else in all these other countries, mad at Twitter and trying to force it to its will through law. Bruh, there should be a law in the U.S. that requires American companies to cease doing business in foreign countries. Those countries demand U.S. companies break American. It's actually not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea, to be honest. So I would be down for that. Paul Edding was his name, I think. Let me see. Let me see. Paul Edding, voice actor. Well, let me switch over to this so you guys can see what the hell I'm looking at. Paul Edding. Films, animation, television, film, video games. He was in Metal Gear Solid as Roy Campbell. Colonel Roy Campbell. Let's see if he was in the Dragon Age. Which unfortunately I don't see him. He is in Dragon Age Origins marked as additional voices. You know how useful. Oh shit. Was not wanting to change that. Let me pull up a new one. Was it Paul Edding? Damn it. Wrong one. Wrong one. Let's go back to the desktop. Yep. Properties. Let's do the other one. Let's do that one. There we go. Better. I was going to look a little bit stretched like that because I didn't have it maximized. Because I would like to see kind of the Twitch chat, but I can't see it right now. Sorry, guys. Let's go IMDb. You guys have now set me on this side path here. Some OCD. Yeah, see y'all, please. It only makes sense. Why should Twitter charge for France and then U.S. citizens suffer? Yeah, sorry, change for France. Yeah, exactly. That might actually be him. It might. It might. That's what I'm just trying to get some Dragon Age Origins. Proving Master. It is him. You are correct. Good call on that. Very good call. Yeah, he was Proving Master. He's Mepharath. He's Fort Draken Jailer. So he's had quite a few voices in here. So that's pretty cool. Nice call on that, by the way. So we'll go. Oh God, I'll get. Yep, back to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna get set up.
My lord, Idukan.
Yeah, you're happy to see me. Yeah, I'm not dead. No. I'm here because I'm a Grey Warden and all that nonsense. Blight, Orzammar. There you go.
Then I won't take another moment of your time.
Sweet.
If you are looking to pay your respects, though, your brother called approving to honor your father's
I know.
memory.
Blah blah blah.
Would you like to take part?
I would. I would like to hear more about who's fighting.
Well, with politics what they are, many combatants are dedicating their fights to either Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont.
Right.
Mostly Balin. It's a regular parade of past winners out there. Piotr Idukan always needs a battle unit. He's the prince's cousin.
Oh, that was a good call. Very good call, Hot
Dog. The warrior cast. They fight together, put on a good show. They'll all be in their chambers if you want to talk.
Sounds interesting. I would like to fight as Lord Harrowmont's champion.
I guess I should have seen that coming. Bad blood with your brother and all. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
I am Durin, the Grey Warden.
I'll just call you Grey Warden.
It's fine by me.
No longer of House Idukan. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Not quite yet. I have a few things I'd like to do first.
Come back soon. You'll be fighting the bout as soon as both fighters are ready.
Aye. So, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna talk to this guy quickly. Let me see. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, I don't care. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. Find out why. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Completed. Okay, let me save, but I'm gonna create a new save right here. Just in case.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Did someone make you drop out of the Proven? Not so fast. What are you trying to hide?
Nothing. I'm leaving the Proving.
Are you Basil Harrowmont?
I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
Julian Ferrender wants me to find out why you're not fighting.
I know it hurt my cousin, and I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Doolin, tell him I sprained my wrist. I'm going to sit this out.
Like hell you are. Sounds like somebody threatened you.
It's not that simple. I'm a good man. I try to live by the Paragon's examples, but it's not always easy. I've done things I'm not proud of. This will just be another addition to the list.
Things you're not proud of? Is somebody blackmailing you?
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Oh, come on. Okay, let's go talk to the other guy. Hello.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You don't know me. Not much for politics, I guess.
Which is why I was on my way out. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Aren't you fighting for Lord Harmont?
I fought for House Harrimont in the Deep Roads for 20 years, and will again. I don't regret a minute of that service. But it's my family's job to protect this city, not get caught up in political games better left to the noble caste. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrimont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
So, I don't understand.
It lets Harrimont save face by bowing to the ancestors' decision when he loses. But how do you think it looks for the men who support him? I'd back Harrimont as he asked, but if he's giving up, I won't sacrifice my family so he can retire with dignity.
Whoever told you that is lying. Harrimont is still in, and I've agreed to champion him.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Doolin, and I am rallying honorable fighters for Harrimont.
Whatever Harrimont's plan is, Doolin would be in on it. I'm sorry. You seem sincere, and I wish you luck.
Shit.
But if you're wrong, you don't have to live in the consequences. Sorry, I was just leaving. Sorry, I was just...
Oh, fuck you, man. Okay. Go back to here. Shit. Okay, maybe we don't talk to him. We're gonna talk to him first. And when I get back to that, I'm gonna say, instead of trying intimidating, I'm just gonna say my name.
You new in the fights?
Yes.
I don't remember seeing you before.
I'm fighting to champion Lord Harrimont.
I'd never speak ill of Lord Harrimont, but things get more complicated when you mix in politics. Were I you, I'd follow my example. Resign and let Harrimont fight his own battles. I'm Guidon, by the way. It's been a pleasure.
Dylan Friender asked me to talk to you.
I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrimont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harrimont isn't conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
From Prince Durin, a Dugan.
Your Highness, I didn't recognize you. I mean, now it's obvious, but you have the look of your father. But who would watch for such a thing? Do you truly mean Lord Harrimont wants the throne? And you'll help him take it? Then I can do no less.
Yes! So you'll fight for Lord Harrimont?
Maybe I will at that.
Good. Jackass.
May the ancestors favor both our fights.
Good, okay. We got one. We got one. Okay. So, I'm going to save again on this one. And I'm going to see if I can't try and convince this guy.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
What do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
Haramont's hurt that his own cousin would walk out on him.
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Well, shit.
If you're looking for...
Well, I suppose this is why it was good that I made the save right here. So I don't have to go back too far to try and get this guy to join me.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me...
Did someone make you drop out of the Proving?
I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it.
Well, are you Basil Haramont?
I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
Bill and Ferrender wants me to find out why you're not fighting.
I know it hurt my cousin, and I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Doolin... Tell him I sprained my wrist. I'm going to sit this out.
Sounds like someone threatened you.
It's not that simple. I'm a good man. I try to live by the Paragon's examples, but... It's not always easy. I've done things I'm not proud of. This will just be another addition to the list.
Things you're not proud of. Is somebody blackmailing you?
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Why is he saying that? Oh, gosh. Shit. Well, I got one of the guys to actually, join me. I don't know why this guy, like, he can't even tell me what's happening.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
Do you know anything about the fighters?
Do I know anything? Let me tell you, Selraka. If Varric doesn't know it, it didn't happen in this ring. You want anyone in particular?
Yes, actually. Damn it. It's Dragon Age. It could be because of a decision earlier on. You never know. That's unfortunately also true. Tell me about Poyton Adukin.
Ooh, Piotin's a monster. He's like rock slide.
Calls him.
Force of nature. Blink and bam, you're dead. And if he's fighting with his team, you'd better watch out. Last time they fought, the entire front row got showered in blood.
Wow. Tell me about Sferin.
That half-wit picked up a sword at 12 and beat his own moron of a father. Since then, every woman in the warrior caste swoons for him.
I was wondering about Maya and Lucian.
They have a nice act going. Miaja runs up front with that big hammer, and everyone's heard it's got lyrium vein through it. Then Luke John goes all quiet-like and dirks you in the back.
Interesting. I've only realized this when I played The Witcher 3, when I realized decisions actually make a difference. Yeah, I know, right? I was 16 at the time. Nice. What do you know about the Silent Sisters?
They always get a good response from the crowd. People love the whole martyr cut out your own tongue to please the ancient paragon thing. And they can back it up. Mean fighters, the lot of them. No difference one to the next, though. They dress alike, look alike. Gets a little dull eventually.
I was hoping you've seen Wojan Ivo in action.
Now there's a showman. Never does the same thing twice. They say he commissions a new weapon after every proving. I've seen him take out staves with daggers, axes with shields, and mace shield plate combos with double axes. People bet on how he wins, not if.
Interesting. You want anything? Do you know much about the proving?
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
Sure. What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads.
Right.
It's announced when the fight begins. That's about
It is
all
crazy
the
to think
warning
The Witcher 3 is now 9 years old. Yeah. Have you ever fought in one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotin will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Well, we'll see about that. Actually, I'm curious. Did I... Okay, good. I saved before talking to him.
You must be the Grey Warden. Luke John said one of you signed up.
They said the Warden's here to fight for Harriman.
I guess we'll have to show what kind of tricks we learn in Orzammar.
You two fight together.
We were born together. We fight together.
Twins.
We'll die together.
The ancestors gave us one soul, but two bodies. Everything we do together.
Everything. You mean even...
That's a little personal, don't you think?
It
Unless
is.
you want to find out.
You. Maybe later.
I think the Grey Warden's worried.
Don't worry. When we beat you, at least we won't taint you.
Well, that's nice. Fallout 4 as well. Fallout 4 is getting updated for its 10th anniversary. Can't wait. Ultra wide smart. Ah, gosh. I just don't care, man.
Yes. Didn't I say I need to concentrate? There's plenty of time to congratulate me after the fight.
I'm told I'll be fighting you in round 1.
So you're the Grey Warden. It's an honor. Really, a privilege. You hear so much about the Wardens. They say on the surface, they're the only ones who fight Darkspawn, and everyone hails them as heroes, and... are you taking recruits?
I don't think I actually have the authority.
Oh, well, maybe you could make a recommendation to your superiors after you see me in action.
Could this guy actually join in our travels? That'd actually be kind of cool. I actually do need Dwarven soldiers to help fight the Blight.
A Blight? Well, that explains why you're here. You'll need Valos Atreides before you take on something like that. I'll talk with my captain about joining up after the proving's done. May the ancestors smile on you, and me, and the Grey Wardens.
This guy. He's funny. Here's Poyton. He's an orange one.
Well, I guess I can't call you cousin, since the family renounced you and you're supporting the usurper.
I'm fighting for Harriman because he's the rightful king.
The Idukans have held the throne for 9 generations. The Assembly should have turned to every last member of our line before handing Orzammar over to some lesser family. Just watch. The ancestors will prove me right in the ring.
We'll see. Also, could you get out of my face? That'd be great. I feel old and I'm young. Yeah. Kind of underrated, but I wish more games had dual monitor support. Yes, agreed. Let's not forget Grand Theft Auto 5 is 10 years old. Yes, correct. Correct. And they keep just releasing variants of the same freaking game over and over again. It's ridiculous.
Adventure's not over yet.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to throw down a save right here, and I just need to call it. I'm going to do a new save just in case. Okay. Go. New save, and I do need to call it there. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. Oh, actually, just for safety's sake. Make sure, yep, I got that there. So we're gonna exit the game out to the menu, and we will call it there. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's been a fun night. I think we got a fair amount done. A nice chunk of the Dwarven stuff taken care of. I think there's still a lot more to it, though, so we'll see what happens after the proving, which will be tomorrow night. So, the plan is more Dragon Age Origins tomorrow night, and then I'll be, after tomorrow night, I'll be gone for the rest of the week. We'll be back on Sunday with a random game. And then Monday we will be starting Red Dead Redemption 2 on the stream. So that is the plan. That's what we'll be doing going forward, and we'll be switching back and forth until Dragon Age is done, and then we'll be focusing purely on Red Dead Redemption 2 after that. So that's the plan. Thanks for the stream. Enjoying your evening. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Hey, Emerald Fork. GTA 5 is the third most played game in gaming history, so it's pretty normal. Yeah, makes sense. There's still a lot of people who play it, which I think is cool. There's a lot of people who play Red Dead, so I mean, there's that too. Yeah. So anyway, thanks guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to everybody that's being here in the chat. Hot Dog, Raw Dog, Gib Javelin, and of course, Emerald Fork. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And thanks to all my lurkers who have been here as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Again, I really do appreciate it, guys. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, the stream, please consider hitting that follow button. And if you guys would like to see when I go live, well, let me just give you the socials. Twitter, Discord, and the Guilded are the 3 best places for it. I'll always announce in these 3 places whenever I go live, and on the Guilded, there is a schedule that I update every month, and on the Discord, there's a schedule that I update every week to mirror the Guilded schedule as well. Also, if you guys would like to catch up on any of the VODs, see how we got started with Dragon Age Origins, you can go check out the YouTube channel as well, where I pretty much try to upload all the VODs there, and you can go through, skim through it, and everything's timestamped, so you can jump around to different spots that you may or may not have missed, and certainly worth checking out if you're interested. So there you go. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You know, it's just late. I do have to call it no matter what. So thank you guys. Really do appreciate it. Have a great night. I hope to see you guys tomorrow when we continue on with Dragon Age Origins. But until then, this is Green Leader signing out.